What's up, subscribers? I had to jump right in cold turkey and do this video because I want you guys to know, like, I was just sitting around, not, mind you, finishing this new track that I just created called Mario Kart. I wanted to finish it before my birthday. And I just finished it. And then all of a sudden, things start coming to my head. And ladies and gentlemen, what came to my head was I was thinking back of how I remember whenever I used to, like, it's like I used to always like tread with caution introducing new people to my narc family, to my narc stepfather and mom, because I used to be like, okay, like, I don't know how they're going to take this person. And they're always like, kind of a little rude. You know what I'm saying? Like the person that you're bringing to meet them can be talking and they'll just ignore it and act like they're not ignoring. Oh, I'm listening. Go ahead, honey. And stuff like that. And it used to always just make me feel a certain type of way because I would want them to meet these amazing people that I know. And it's like, every time they would throw shade, just being disrespectful and rude towards someone new that I would meet, a friend or whatever. And I'm not talking about a significant, like a lover. I'm talking about just a regular friend. I would bring my friend and say, "Hey, here's my parents." It just made me feel. It's like I used to always beat myself up about the shit. Like, dang, I'm fixing to go take such and such to meet them, but I don't know how they're gonna. So I will always have to make up for their slack. Like if they was treating like a friend, like just kind of sort of being nonchalant and acting all like bougie and just distant towards a friend and acting like they don't hear the friend or like the friend, I would have to literally acknowledge my friend, tell my friend and say, look, oh, that's just the way they are. They're tired today, or oh, it's been a long day, or did it. And I'm thinking that was the norm, ladies and gentlemen. That was normal. Now that I'm not around these narcissistic motherfuckers, I feel so good because that was not the normal, ladies and gentlemen. That was not the norm for your parents to treat your friends like shit and they don't even know them. And I don't mean like the words that they say, but just being disrespectful. Like, you're trying to talk and have a friendly conversation and let them know, oh, this is such and such. We've been friends for a long time. And all of a sudden they just get up and go in the kitchen and just make some coffee. And you're like still talking. And they're like, oh, I can hear you guys. But that's like rude, ladies and gentlemen. Never again. If I would have knew these motherfuckers was narcissists, I wouldn't have brought people to meet them to begin with. I would have been I would have been cut down. Cut down that supply so short to ladies and gentlemen. But it took me to get older, it took me to get wiser, it took me to actually see it for what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, my birthday is in 3 days. Oh my gosh. I will be the big 36, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be 36 and I'm just trying to do everything that I need to do to make sure that that day is really good for me. I want to take myself out to eat to the Cheesecake Factory. I don't know why that's just in my mind, but I want to go there. I want to go to Cheesecake Factory and I'm fine with just going to a restaurant. I'll go to a restaurant and then, of course, y'all know later on that night, that's why I'm fine with going to the restaurant because y'all know what's happening that night. I want to go out to a nightclub and, I want to. Oh, I also want to purchase something for my birthday for myself. I said I was going to do it for myself. Okay, you guys, I know this is not for the squeamish, but there's a spider that I've seen at this pet store. That, a lot of people don't know about this pet store. It's kind of hidden, but there's a spider at this pet store. And this is not a regular tarantula. I mean, this thing got blue legs. It's just a beautiful spider. Like, seriously. And I know you guys are probably like, how could spiders be beautiful? But they really can. Like, seriously, like arachnids. Even though you're afraid of snakes, snakes can be beautiful, right? They have beautiful scales and the colors and the hues and stuff that's in it. And that's how this spider is. And I want this spider. Now, mind you, whenever I get something like those kind of, and, critters or creatures or exotic pets, I do not handle them. So I want you guys to know that. Don't ever think for 1 second, Avius, be careful. Like, they are always contained and I do not handle them. Everything that I do is with tongs and dropping food in there and cleaning out. Everything is done like very, very cautiously. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I do want this spider. It's going to be the last addition to my insect collection because I want to use the spider because the way I decorated my closet is like Marvel and superhero. It's Marvel and DC comic theming. So it's like a whole comic book when you walk in there. And I wanted this spider to be almost as if it's the spider that bit Spider-Man and be on display like that. The aquarium will be decorated to a theme and everything. Seriously, ladies and gentlemen. I want to hook it up. And I can't wait to do that. Like I can't wait to get this creature. Oh my gosh, it's so big though. They even give me the creepy crawlies and they're here, but I know they're contained in the house, but even when I look at them, I just be like, ugh. Like I used to have a tarantula, and I used to be like, oh my gosh. But he was so sweet. He did everything. He would go drink out his water bowl, and he would eat his crickets. Tarantulas are really, really peaceful, like animals. Seriously, though, ladies and gentlemen. They're like so chill. Like they're not trying, they're not out trying to bite you. Like they're literally just chill all day. And he chilled all day. I felt so bad when I had to get my spider away because I had it for years and there's no telling what happened to it. You know, we always have faith and trust in the owner and whose hands that we're going to put it in, but there's no telling what happened to my spider. I just pray that the person I gave it to really took care of it. He was a pretty cool guy, so I'm assuming he did. But I'm just saying, what do you do when you don't want the spider anymore? You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you just go and dispose of. You have to get rid of it some way, somehow. That's why I'm very, when it comes down to my animals, I took on the full-on responsibility of taking care of my animals. It's just like children to me. So I'm not fixing to neglect them, and that's just the way the ball rolls. Now, I will tell you guys, ladies and gentlemen, that I kind of want to take you guys with me and just do this big birthday thing, and you guys come along with me, and it's like we have this big thing. But I do also, oh, my friend's texting me. I do also want to drink, have a drink with you guys. Can we have a birthday drink together on YouTube? What's wrong with that? And a little chit chatter, you know. So I was thinking about we should do that or whatever. I'll probably do that. Like, you know, we're going to get everything situated. But it's going to be really, really fun. I love you guys, subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting me and being there. And we're going to continue to stick with each other through this walk, all right? And also, check out my new song, Mario Kart. I just finished it. It should be almost, like, done. And I'll upload it here. And you guys tell me if you like it or not. All right, I'm out. Bye-bye.